Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to make butter slime. If you watched my last video, I did Play-Doh surprise eggs, and I just have a little bit of Play-Doh from that because I accidentally mixed two colors, and I thought, well, I can make some teal slime and add this in, and it'll be really cool. I'm going to be adding lotion today, so let's get started. And before we get started, actually, I just realized something funny. I got new laundry detergent that I normally use, and normally I use the Blue Bowl. So today I'm orange and orange, but normally I'm blue and green, which are similar colors. So the first thing that we're going to do is get our glue, which is behind me. I keep it in a little cabinet behind me because I have a gallon and it's really big, so like I don't have any other spot for it. Then just pour some glue into your bowl, and you could color it first, but I'm not going to color it first because I want to see if I make it white and then add this what it looks like. And the color of the laundry detergent does not affect the color of your glue. So, I forgot to add the lotion. Why isn't this working? It keeps on getting clogged lately, you guys. So we just have to open it up. And I almost got it outside of the bowl. So then I think I'll actually just mix that in first. There we go. And then we'll add a little. Then you add a little bit of your laundry detergent at a time. I'm just using Tide, but normally I use Gain. That's why it's a different color. But all laundry detergent works if you have a different brand. I'm just going to roll my sleeves up because I don't want to make a mess on my sleeves of my shirt. Let me add a little more. I'm seriously adding a little bit at a time, you guys, because I never tried Tide, so I'm really scared. I'm just going to add a little bit more. For some reason I'm using a knife to mix, I don't know why. Oh, I remember why I chose a knife, because the knives I have, they're stainless steel, so they're not they're not as sharp, but they're still sharp, but they're more like a butter knife. So I thought that since we're making butter slime, it would be great to spread. Yes, still a little bit sticky, so I'll add a little bit more. So it still feels just a little bit sticky on my fingers. So I'm trying to get it back into the bowl, but it doesn't want to go back in the bowl, I guess. So will it go on the side of the bowl? That we'll have to do. So let's pour a little bit more in. And if you are trying this at home, don't get scared if you think it's not working because it gets stringy. That's what is supposed to happen. Then to knead it, you just poke it and fold it. Do this until it gets good to play with. I'm sorry, you guys. In one of my other slime videos, I didn't explain very well what happened, and I meant to in the next video, but I never did. I had to end really quickly because on my phone you could see like right there how much time you have to film, and I realized that I was almost running out of time to film, so I had to stop really short. I forget what video it was though. So my slime is completely kneaded and it's still a little bit sticky. So at this point I just add a little bit. And at this point, since it's already kneaded, just use your fingers to knead it, and you don't really need to mix it with like whatever you're using to mix it unless you want to. Yeah, it's still a little bit sticky because I just added like a drop. So we'll just add a little more. It might sound like I'm adding a lot to you guys, but I'm really adding just a little at a time. That's why. When you add a really little bit, it's probably not going to get stringy, but once it's completely ready to knead, it'll be stringy. So if it's not getting stringy and you don't want to touch it because you don't want to make your hands messy, just wait until it gets stringy like this. If it gets more stringy, that's fine, but just stop when it gets stringy. Then you could start to knead. See, it gets kind of messy before it's done kneading, or before you're done kneading it. Okay, that should be good with the kneading, and it's still a little bit sticky, so we're just going to add a little bit more. And then knead it in. Okay, so now it is completely kneaded and it is not sticky, but sadly, just because I didn't add any food coloring, it did come out a little bit of a light blue instead of white like I wanted it to, but I mean, that's okay. And I'm just making a little, and I could see that it's still sticking a little bit, so I'm just going to add a little more. And this time I just poke a hole in it and then just like fold it and poke it on the table, not in the bowl. Whoa. And if you want to just have normal slime, then you could go ahead and stop right here, or you could like food color it, add foam beads, whatever, if you just want normal slime. But we're making butter slime, so we are going to stretch it out on the table. And I just realized that I need food coloring at this part, but I forgot the food coloring. When I was gathering all my ingredients, I forgot the food coloring, so I'll be right back with the food coloring. So I'm back, and I have the food coloring. when I am making teal, I use green food coloring and blue food coloring. I just realized that I took out the blue and said green, and took out the green and said blue. So we'll take a little bit out. I don't want to do too much because it does make it sticky, so then we have to do more laundry detergent to make it less sticky. So we'll roll it into a ball, and I want to make it kind of like a rectangle so that I can put the food colors onto it there, and then I put it onto this line. Then I'll put 1 drop of blue. And then, if I can open it, we will do 1 drop of green. Then, just because I don't want to make my fingers messy, I'm just going to take the slime around it and fold it over it. I don't want to get my fingers messy, but if you do get your fingers messy, don't worry because it'll wash off. I'm fine with getting my hands messy. I just don't want to get my hands messy right now. And this is very fun because most people have glue at their house, but I have had times where I don't have glue at my house, and that's okay. But most people have glue at their house, most people have laundry detergent, and most people, if you are a kid or there is a kid in your house, probably has Play-Doh, and food coloring is optional. So, as you guys can see, it is getting a little sticky, so I just poke a hole in the middle, and then take my laundry detergent to fill that hole up. Then you could just knead it in. Ooh, can you guys hear that? That's the wind. It's very windy outside today, I guess. Add a little bit more so that it doesn't stick to your hands, and it was sticking to my hands as I was saying that. I'll add a little more because you guys, oh gosh, that was a little bit more than I was hoping. Wow. So now it's definitely not sticky. So it's a really pretty color. And it's super stretchy, but as you guys can see, there's still chunks of Play-Doh, so still just stretching it and kneading it in. It's still a little bit sticky, even though I made a mistake and added too much. still a little bit sticky, so. Or I didn't add too much, it came out fast and I didn't realize. Why am I doing this? This is pretty much only like an experiment because I added lotion and it worked. As you guys can see, there's still little chunks of Play-Doh, but I mean that's okay because eventually I'll just play with it and it'll become smooth. So now we take our knife and spread it. That's like the funnest part. Or we could just take our fingers. I need to show you this because this is cool. So we'll just put it like in a ball in the middle, then spread out. I hope I'm actually getting it because I didn't just turn around the screen. Oh wow, now you can actually see it. So there is the slime that I made today, and if you want it to be more vibrant, because I have made this color slime before, and normally I do 2 drops blue, 2 drops green, but today I just did 1 because I'm adding the Play-Doh. So if you're just looking for this color, then I would suggest doing 2 drops blue, 2 drops green. So yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. Make sure you leave a comment down below of what you guys want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.